the scams, the tons of emails. It was.
So you got me for like 800 bucks. And I wanted to let it go. I really did. I wanted to just say, you got me for the 800 bucks. And just accept that loss. But I can't. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And today, I'm going to do the community a favor. So, in case you guys didn't know, I was corresponding back and forth with Tyler over at Hoovies Garage, trying to buy one of the dream team of BMWs, because you know I'm a BMW guy. Flag, keys, y'all know what it is. One BMW in the garage, one outside, one in the backyard. One that I may be picking up in Oklahoma, and I'll be picking up another one from Tyler. So, look, man, here's the issue. You know, I got contacted. You know, I saw the damn email, and it was my own fault. Now, I will say this. I did make the video saying I'm looking to buy one of Tyler's BMWs, and that I had, you know, showed that I sent a message or whatever to him. And that's how the scummy scammer douchebag was able to reach out to me and get me and sucker me in, man. Now, here's the thing. I've done car deals with Zelle before, where you buy a car and you pay somebody with Zelle, especially when, you know, like nowadays trying to go to the bank and go get, you know, over $5 or $6 grand in cash. If you're paying cash for a car, is almost a pain in the ass. It doesn't happen. And at least with Zelle, when it's a bigger transaction like that, they hold it for a little bit. So you have some kind of protection, and I prefer to use PayPal when I do something like that. But anyways, I digress. So I get the thing, and I go through the Zelle process, and it's an individual named Chris Gums. Now, interesting, you should notice that, because this name, Chris Gums, has come up across multiple internet scams. In fact, with like 7 different variations of the name. In fact, we're going to talk about that here in a minute. But let me talk about why I'm doing what I'm doing. And the main purpose of what I'm doing is because I just don't want to see anybody else get scammed. Now, I know Tyler said somebody got for like $2 grand. I think somebody else got taken for a couple thousand. And I got hit for a lowly 800 bucks. Now, I thought you guys that have been following me for a long time remember the dumbass that was, you know, harassing my dude Randy over at Auto Auction Rebuilds, another awesome YouTube channel. You guys should go check him out. And you know, sending pizzas to his house and all kinds of crazy shit. And then this dumbass had the audacity. Let me tell you what happened. He just happened to fall in the wrong hole that day, because that dumbass called me. And once you call me, I have your phone number. It's over with for you. All right, wasn't prepaid. It was your actual mobile number. Now, let me give you just a small nugget about what I did for a long time. I work in intelligence. People made comments and stuff about me speaking Russian in a previous video here not too long ago. I also speak Arabic and Chinese. I'll let you fill in the gaps. Well, when this individual hit me up with this weird phone number and then tried to block his phone number, it doesn't work for me. I was able to get who the individual was. And when I reached out to him, he basically was like, F you and F Randy, and I'm going to do this and da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay, well, you're a scumbag. I drove all the way to his place of business in Georgia, because I have time. I think the Moneybag Yo song is, I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. Well, Chris Gums, I got time today for you, buddy. So, anyways, I load up into the Black Mamba, the Tahoe that I had here a while back on the channel. And I went to all of the closest sex store, you know, toy stores that you could go to. And I bought as many rubber toys. Let me say this so we don't get demonetized. Rubber toys that I could that had suction cups on the end. Now you're going to say, well, why did you want suction cups? Well, I found out that this individual had a CB shop. in right off of I-95, and I proceeded to drive to his business. And when I got there, I started applying the suction cup D's that I bought at multiple fantasy shops all the way to Georgia. Now, some of you guys remember that. Some of you guys remember how irate and pissed off the people were about that. But listen, I say this multiple times, okay? I did that personally as a personal delivery. I have a company that mails D's in the mail. I am a professional internet troll. So the fact that somebody was stupid enough to screw with me in that manner, I think they learned a valuable lesson. And I think a lot of people that followed my channel and Brandy's at the time was like, oh no. So when this happened, you know, Tyler reached back out via email and was like, oh, I'll look out for you and we'll do something with the price of the car. Nah, I don't care about that. I'm going to pay what he asked for the car. But I'm kind of a little aggravated that this dude got me for $800. So let me talk about what we did. So I reached out to a friend, and you guys know I spent a lot of time at Fort Bragg and, you know, Johnston and Tinker. So I reached out to a friend that works for, like, basically it's the Air Force's equivalent of CID out there. And then I reached out to a friend that works at CID here. And I said, they said, well, do you have, like, the receipt or the information or the file? You know, there's like a confirmation code that you get from Zelle. And I turned over all my bank information and whatnot to them. And lo and behold, they were able to find it. And look, I think Philip DeFranco has a saying, don't be stupid, stupid. And this scammer is the quintessential retard.
What? What country you from? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what?
Needless to say, this scammer uses Wells Fargo, and we were able to find that out. And my wonderful friends over at CID have now forwarded that information over to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. That's right, the actual FBI. Why does that matter? Well, it's an internet crime. Well, I figured before the FBI deals with this individual or arrests them, I thought, we should have some fun with this first, right? I would be petty. You know what? Stop. Get out of here. See, they're trying to tell me to be nice, but Petty Roosevelt is over here telling me that it's time for us to go in. And I think it's time for us to have a lot of fun with this scamming scumbag. Damn! Now, what's crazy is this individual actually lives in Kansas City. In fact, let's go over all the aliases, shall we? People try to warn people all the time when people try to come for me or bother me that I'm not the one that you want to play with. I'm not a toy. It don't say Sega. It sure as hell don't say Nintendo on my forehead. All right? But anywho's, Chris Gumbs' actual legal name, and this is why his Wells Fargo account is now frozen, because his actual legal name is Gumbs. And he was with the BS, right? He's 40 years of age and was born in June of 1981. That's right. He's also known as Christopher R. Gumbs. That's Gumbs. Chris R. Gumbs, another with the B. He's also known as Chris R. Gooms with the ES. And he's also known as Chris Gumbs with a Z. And he lives in Kansas City, Missouri, specifically in Jackson County. That was the last place that he voted. And he has a phone number that ends in 714.
Shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! No! That is...
2. Now, if that doesn't scare the shit out of you, I don't know what it is. But all I can tell Mr. Gumbs is, well played, sir. My turn.
God damn.
So, I did a couple of things. I did a thing. I had some fun. You know, I called out to my warehouse and I said, what do we got that we ain't selling? You know, what do we have a bunch of that's going to expire in my D's category? What do we have that I could ship out and like send this guy a massive care package of D's. Anyways, so we talked to the warehouse and we found out that we had some gummy D's that were expiring. We had some chocolate D's that were expiring. And I said, you know what? Send a couple of my personally molded white chocolate D's as well. And I put all of that stuff together and it was shipped. And in fact, usually I use the United States Postal Service for stuff like this. But for this, I wanted to get a signature, right? And who doesn't want to get a signature with their package? And FedEx just told me that, yes, a Mr. Chris Guns signed for this package. Got him! So anywho's, so shout out to FedEx. We see that the package has been quote unquote delivered. And let me just show you guys this right now. Oh, I also have the signature. I got to be careful because I also have to send this over to the FBI. But anywho's, delivered. So FedEx delivered the package. I know he got all of the D's I sent him today, but he has no idea what's coming next. In fact, being that I have my new property out in Kansas, I said, you know what? Fuck it. I got to come out there because I got to pick up the Z3 from Tyler over at Hoovies Garage anyway. And I think I should personally go see this guy and just see how he's feeling about the situation. And maybe he'll want to get down on video and apologize for being such a fucking dumbass and being such a bad criminal. This guy was so stupid that even the absolute worst detective at the poorest police department in the United States would be able to catch this dude in like 5 minutes. So I know you guys are going to say, well, TK, that's kind of like telling, you dealt with a friend of yours at CID and now they've sent it off to the feds. Well, fuck that. If that's telling, there's an unsubscribe button. You can click that and eat a dick on your way out. Okay? Damn! Because I don't care. I'm not, like this right here if it was just me, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to hold this L. I'm going to rub it on my chest. I'm just going to hold it. I'm just going to hold this L. Someone's going to use that as a thumbnail. And I was like, no, I'm not holding this L. No, I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm going to take the L and I'm going to turn it like this. And I'm going to say, yo, what's up? What's up, son? Run them pockets. So we turned the L from this into this. And now, this dude's whole world is 9 levels of fucked up. That's right. I was trying not to swear in this video, but I can't help it. Petty Roosevelt is over here telling me to just go all the way in. So anywho's, he did sign, and I do have his signature on file, which we did forward over to my friend at CID, who forwarded it over to the FBI. Now, I don't know if the FBI Cyber Division is going to do anything about it. To be honest, I'm sure they get flooded with a bunch of actual criminal things, but I'm also going to pass this information over to Tyler over at Hoovies Garage. And everybody in his group that was scammed, maybe they want to sue this son of a bitch. Maybe they want to contact their local police department and file charges on the scumbag for scamming them. Because while I didn't do that, I don't know what the other people are going to do. I think I'm going to make more than my $800 in content when I get to your house. Oh, yeah. Oh, and listen, for the people in the comments that are going to say, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. Somebody please recite them that money bag yo joint. I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. I'm retired. I can do whatever I want. I can literally load up in the M5 or the 540 right now and I could be in Kansas in like 14 hours at your front door. Because that's the kind of individual I am. I'm not a toy. You're not going to play games with me. And the fact that you did More scumbag activity. It is what it is, and you scammed other people in the community. I think I'm doing a public service by roasting your ass. Not really bad. I just want to show you too, though, because if he's like, well, here's the other thing. Not only is he a scumbag, but he's a scumbag that lives in a nice neighborhood. And I guess he lives in this nice neighborhood and has this nice house because he is scamming. Now, I just want to show you a little bit of the house, because he might see it later. Let me cover this up so I don't show his address. But there's the house, man. I got you, bro. I know where you live. I know what you drive. I know who your goddamn car insurance company is. So, you have two choices. You could hit me up in the comments. You can send me an email to the email here attached to the YouTube channel. And you can offer a profuse apology to myself, to Tyler, over at Hoovies Garage. And you can offer a profuse apology to the individuals that you scammed for several thousands of dollars trying to fake sell Tyler's cars. Or you get to meet Petty Roosevelt. And I can guarantee you that the people in the comment section really want you to meet Petty Roosevelt. And boy, me too. But we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll come clean and he'll want to refund people their money. And that will be the end of it. Now, I'm going to be honest. As far as I go, see, I'm old school like that. You borrowed. If we're going to do it like this, I'm going to say you borrowed $800 from me. And, you know, being almost on payday loan type of shit, you owe me $1,600. So you could expeditiously send me back that $1,600. And as far as I'm concerned, the matter would be closed for me. I think the dude that you got for Tyler's Ferrari, I think he'd probably be happy with $4. And I think you might just need to send Tyler a couple grand on GP for being an out-and-out scumbag. Now, I know a lot of the rest of you would say, no, TK, just let the feds deal with him. Just let the feds hammer him. Okay, we can do that too. I have a feeling that he's not going to respond, nor will he send this. But being that I do have his mobile number, ending in 7142 on Verizon Wireless, should I call? Would I be a dick if I made a phone call? I don't know. I don't know if I should do it, man. You know what? I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. All right, guys. So real quick, we went ahead and tried to, during the next part of the video, actually call, and the individual picks up and have a conversation. And he's totally freaked out, and he gives out just too much personal information on the call where I can't put it into the video. But after that, maybe 20-30 minutes later, we get back to shooting, on the camera, and he disabled that number, but has the same account on Verizon, so I already have the new number. Let's try this.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available. Please try again later.
Oh, really?
So yeah, the genius changed his phone number so fast, but what he doesn't understand is it doesn't matter how many times he changes his phone number. It's about a 15-minute process for me to get the new one. So, and even if he changes carriers, I mean, unless you're going to abandon your entire house with your mortgage and everything else that you have, it's not like you're going to get away.
Man. But anywho's, I wanted to let you guys know what was going on, and that I got him. I got you. I got you hook, line, and sinker, you son of a bitch. I got you. But this is what I do. This is what I do, man. This is what I do. This is what I do, man. So, in the multiple languages that I know, I just want to tell you thank you. Shishi, Sakran, Spasibo. I can't wait. I cannot wait to meet you in person. Oh, what do y'all think, man? What should I do? I'm debating. Do I do a parade on the street? Do I hire like 70 people and picket out in front of the house? Let me know how savage and how petty I should be in the comments down below. Because Petty Roosevelt is in the building. And I got you. Or in the great wise words of the uncancelable Dave Chappelle, gotcha, bitch!
Gotcha, bitch!